unboxing some lube and gonna be putting it into some of my cubes. Let's get started. Well, first, let's get into the box. Bubble wrap. And then I got 2 lubes. So there's a 2 and a 3 GAN lube bundle, version 2 and 3, in parentheses new. Cuber shop. Okay. Well, we're gonna just open this up. While I'm opening this up, what to do? I'm gonna be putting it into a few cubes, probably about at least 1 or 2 cubes. Okay, here we go. Got it. The majority of this video so far is just me trying to get it open. Ooh, it's pretty loose. Well, I'm gonna go off camera and read these instructions. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I read this off camera. This one says, when the cube is too slippery, drops on the corner feet to effectively increase the stability. So that is the number 3. And then on number 2, it says application. When the cube is dry, drops on the contact surface will be improve the smooth feeling of the cube. So let's start with this one that says, okay, it's too slippery. This one doesn't feel too slippery, but it can feel uncontrollable sometimes. So we're just gonna put a few drops in. This will be my first lubing. How does this thing come off? Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, I figured out how to open it. You're supposed to push down, and then you unscrew. So now I just gotta take this off. Should be able to screw now. How it's like basically just like a screw. Okay guys, since this one makes it more stable, none of my cubes are like uncontrollable, so we're not gonna be using this one today. So hold on, hold on. Okay, I opened it. So now all I have to do is just put the lube in some of my cubes. I heard to only put 1 or 2 drops, and that's what they say on other cubing channels. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna move this. Okay. I'm just gonna put 1, and then 1 on here. There we go. So now that that's good, we're just gonna do a quick scramble. Not gonna scramble it up too good, but you can definitely smell it. Well, I'm just gonna do a quick solve. So my average on here is like 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, cross. Now finishing. And I know this solve isn't gonna be, but that's only when I'm really thinking and I can't talk about the lube or do anything if I'm trying to go super fast. Oh, and quick announcement, I'd say a week, not a week, like a couple of days ago, I learned full CFOP. Well, I just learned 2 look instead of using beginner's method. And yeah, so I just learned how to do that. I've been averaging like 20, 30 seconds on average. And yeah, I'm been doing a lot better since I started using, what happened? I have no idea what just happened. Hold on. Okay, got it. So yeah, this thing, I don't know. I'll put one more drop in it. I don't know. Boop. And then it doesn't actually have a smell. So yeah, I definitely do feel a bit faster with it because normally I average like a minute if I'm trying to talk to someone with it and not like trying to go too fast. But that one was easily under a minute. So yeah, none of my cubes are uncontrollably fast, like I said, so I'm not going to be using the weight 3, so I'm only going to be using 2. I'm just going to be putting them in some of my harder to turn puzzles, like my animal cube. It takes a lot of force to turn it. So I might just try to squeeze in a drop or 2. Hopefully it doesn't affect the stickers. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. So this one side already, I can turn so fast. Other one, not that fast. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. So I'm putting like 1/4 of a drops in each piece and about like in a few corners of each side. So it'll end up being like, like around 1 or 2 drops, maybe 3, which I'm trying not to go too past 3, but it's what it takes. Doop, 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 doop. This thing, I can already feel, luckily the stickers, like, sometimes they'll peel off with your fingers, but luckily they're pretty water, because I've gotten water on this thing before, and it's pretty waterproof. But I'm not saying, like, it's like water resistant, it's not waterproof. That's what I'm saying. And I used to only be able to do U1s, now I can do a U1/2, kind of a 2. I could probably get a 2 if I tried. But yeah, I think this lube has really improved this cube. I'm not going to be putting it on my Rubik's brand because I used a different type of lube, but it wasn't like cube lube. It was just regular lubricant. So, and you're not supposed to mix many types of lube together. So I'm not going to do that. So now I'm just going to do 2 drops in my Rubik's brand. 1 here. 2 here. And since 2x2 doesn't take me too long, I'm going to scramble it up. And just so everyone knows, this does not help corner cutting or anything other than turning. I didn't put enough drops in it. Boop. There we go. And if your cube, and I just use beginner's method on 2x2. And if your cube has like fitted holes, then it probably won't leak as much. But if you have to make sure you get it inside it, because if not, you will just get it'll just get all over there and it'll get all greasy and it'll take a while to get off. So yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. Now, for my mains, I'm going to do my mains. I already did my 3x3 because that's the one I was wanting to lube. And also, Pyramix is pretty easy to lube, especially with that big hole in the center. So you just got to stick it in there. You can just go boop, and then boop. I might do just a little bit in each. They're not full drops. So yeah. Oh man, this lube has improved many of my cubes. Like my Rubik's 2x2 could barely turn. This thing, I think, improved the most. Because when something is like my 3x3, my main 3x3, it's really good. So when it gets improved, it's not like a lot of improvement. But when you improve small things that aren't that good like that, it improves so much. This thing is starting to get a bit uncontrollable, so I might put the other one in it. I might just do one drop right now, so hold on. So it turns out we are going to be using weight 3. I'll do that off camera. I might make a whole separate video on it. But for now, this video is all about the weight 2 made by GAN. And yeah, this thing actually probably will slow down eventually. So I might just put that in, but I don't think I will have to. But if it starts getting a bit too fast, I might have to put some of the other. Like I said, 2x2, I don't take that long. So I'm just gonna do one drop. And then 2 drops. 3, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't have a smell. Do not eat it. Little kids watching. I'm just gonna do a bit of like I said, like with my 2x2 and my 3x3, you can't tell as much of the difference because how big they are, but eventually you will be able to feel the difference, and in your times, you'll be able to see the difference a lot better when you're timing yourself. Okay, so 3. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So boom, boom, boom. Making first layer. Done with first layer, and no cross. Another cross, and I don't even use beginner method anymore. So, okay, I'm gonna have to hope this one's right. Yep, I have no idea what happened there. I don't speed solve 2x2 that much. That's probably why I'm pretty slow right now on this solve. My PB is 5 seconds. What just happened? Oh. Okay, let's try this again. I have no idea what happened there. Oh well. Looks like we're gonna have to take a little time on this. Oh, here we go. So yeah, I'm not that fast at 2x2. I used, like, for a couple of days, I would just, like, do 2x2 solves a lot more once I got this. But then I eventually went back to 3x3 and pyramids are my 2 favorites events. Now time to lube the Rubik's Magic Star. I'm kidding. Can't be lubed. Now let's lube my second place main 3x3 and the cube I take to places. And since I'm going to be using this a lot often when I take it to places, I'm just going to put a bit here, then a bit in the white. And I'm not going to do a full scramble because I don't want this video to take too long. Like for people who just like can solve it. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice those turns I did. So yeah, I'm not that fast. I take like 30 seconds when I'm trying to go fast, but I'm gonna be talking in this video. Can't do that, so I'm just gonna, let's try middle layer moves. Middle layer I didn't improve that much since, well, I put it on the corners, but it'll eventually rub in and get to everywhere, but for now it's not. And I don't know if this lube was already pre-lubed when I got it. I don't think it was, but yeah. I'm going to try something. I don't know if I should. I'm going to try it on the Lego 1x1x2. Just barely enough. Just like a quarter. Let's see if I can get a new PB. 3, 2, 1. PB. And lube, you would help it. I'm kidding. Yeah, lube doesn't help that much. let's just, since you can't do it in between the corners right here, I'm just gonna put it on the edges. One here on the edge, then one here. This is my fidget spinner, the fidget spinner. And since the core is very close to the outside, you will get, like, it'll be all greasy or buttery, if you would rather call it. And yeah, you're probably gonna have to wait a little while to use it and wait for the lube to just, like, get off the top of it. And yeah. Also, some lubes do help clean your cube too. Not all of them do, but since they're mainly liquid, they won't clean it. They'll just, like, get the dirt off, which is kind of cleaning it. So yeah. The only cube I'm not going to be lubing today is this one, because I already put a different type of lube and it turns a lot better. I can get like a U2 if I try. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's as close as it really gets to a U2. Trying to make this one take longer so I have more time to do U2. I'm kidding. Yeah. So if I had to say the ones that I think improve the most with lubing, I'd say in third place would probably be this one. So my Chi Warrior W and my Chi Pyramix that I don't know the name of. And then in first place, I accidentally pulled it into the screen too early, but yeah, my Animal Cube. It didn't turn that well, so now I can almost do it like a U2, which is, I just did it. But yeah, it used to, like, and it would lock, and I've just figured out something amazing. Before it couldn't even, like, see how little that's misaligned, but look, it does that, and now it corner cuts like almost a quarter of a piece. That's amazing. From, like, not even be able to corner cut this to, like, being able to corner cut this. This is amazing. Just being able to corner cut, like, and even try to speed solve it, because I didn't want to speed solve it because how bad it would turn. But yeah, this is definitely one of my longer videos, because I do these in little tiny sequences. I do a bit of it, and then a bit of it, then a bit of it. And just for this one piece of it, it's 14 minutes and 40-something seconds already. So I think it's time to about wrap it up. And yeah, this was the video of me putting my weight to lube on there, and it's improved some of my cubes a bit. It hasn't made any of them worse, but it hasn't not improved some. It's improved some of them a bit, but some it helped a real lot. But yeah, so I think that's about it for this video, and thanks for watching, and goodbye. Like and subscribe.